Vanessa, tell me the atmosphere tonight. What did it feel like to win your way into the postseason?
It was awesome. We had a great amount of fans come out. It was our last home game on this field, so a lot of emotions were running, but we knew we had to focus on the task, and we were super excited when Maddy got the first goal, and then she finished it off with the second.
Are there a couple things you would point to, Vanessa, that maybe changed after that frustrating Nebraska-Iowa weekend? I mean, two very good results where you did not trail in these last two games.
Yeah, I think we really brought it, and Penn State, I think that was the big game changer. I think we all had the right mentality, and we realized that we could do it, and we ended up tying them. And then coming out today, we knew what we could do. We could tie Penn State, then we could for sure put Maryland away. So,
Maddy, big day for you to get honored before the game with all your teammates there. Had to be a very special moment that you'll always remember. To get all these records here at the end, when for a while there things were looking maybe who knew what could happen. The finish, to finish goals, to finish the season like this. More than you could have ever imagined, I would.
For sure. I mean, that's absolutely true. But at the same time, I mean, me and Drew met and just said I needed to step up my game. So that was part of it, just to do my job for this team. Because if we wanted to get to postseason, I needed to score goals, and that was just the bottom line. So honestly, I need to step up for myself, but just for the team to get us in this position, so now we can do some other stuff.
I mean, he saluted you for helping make this happen in so many fronts, to join forces with the class behind you after the injury. What has that kind of been like, to be here for this extra year and to make it all worth it?
It was really a blessing in disguise. I mean, when it happened, it was probably the worst thing at the time, but I mean, this is now the best senior class that I could ever ask for, honestly, and then we have a great freshman class and the class in between. I think we just all meshed very, very well, and that's really helpful when you don't have to worry about things off the field and you can just play soccer.
Certainly, would have liked to get that second goal a little earlier to, be able to breathe a little easier, but great effort by our girls tonight, and got the shutout and got the result that we needed. Pressure was obviously on when it's win or tie to get through, and this isn't a group that's been in the tournament or anything yet before, so we try to kind of just take the pressure off a little bit and just say focus on the process, focus on the moment, and fortunately came through. Thrilled for our seniors. They've had a tough road, and for them to continue to get back up after getting knocked down and to play the way they did tonight is just a testament of what an awesome group of people it is.
Yeah, Gabby and Vanessa both set up the goals by Maddy. I mean, 4 huge goals for her in the last 2 games to make sure you get 4 big points. Yeah. Can't really say enough about the seniors finished.
No, and that's the thing that you hope for in a night like tonight is you don't want to tell them before the game, hey, this is your last time playing at this field, and you don't want to add that pressure. But they all knew that they've been through a lot, and this was our chance to continue to play. And like I said, this time of year, the weather's nice and chilly, and the games, are of the utmost importance. That's what every athlete strives to be a part of. And for our seniors, it's great for them to go out this way and go out, accomplishing something they've really worked tremendously hard to do. And they've changed the culture of this program, and they've put in the hard work that nobody sees. But it's great for people to finally recognize what a great group they are, and for our young players, what a great experience for them. And moving forward, we're playing so many freshmen. This is the standard now, and they're going to want to get back here and continue to go further. So just a really, it's a good night for the program. Very special night.
Are there a couple specific things you would point to going from that frustrating Nebraska-Iowa weekend to the last 2 games where you didn't trail at all?
Yeah, I think sometimes. You learn lessons in those tough matches, and we wish we could get those back, but that's just not how it works in sports. And as I said, it's a very resilient group, and they know that they missed out on an opportunity to make life a little easier on ourselves. But once again, with all that they've been through, and the fact that they're such a tough group, that I figured we'd find a way back, and to grind out that tie at Penn State showed the toughness that they needed to have to win a game like this tonight. And then tonight we had the quality when we needed it in 18, and obviously those seniors stepping up. So a little bit of a rough patch, but I'm thrilled that we were able to pull it out. And now the postseason, I think there's a little pressure that's off. We certainly are not going to be content just bowing out. We want to continue to play, but I hope that we can play with a little bit more freedom, because I think for a while there we all wanted this so bad for them, and they wanted it so bad for themselves, that there's times where maybe we played a little bit tight. So this is first time, new territory for them, but I'm thrilled, and I think we're going to be a tough team to beat moving forward.
How much of an impact did the younger players have this year to kind of be your supporting cast, so to speak.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, there's like 6 of them that start, so we had a very young and old team, and I think for the leadership we brought it, and they really brought it on the field. I mean, the law positions, that was hard to play, and they came in the roles their freshman year and did a really good job, and I think we couldn't do without them.
Maddy finished with a flourish. What has she meant to this program?
You know, Maddy, just with her coming back from that injury, and you know, it's a serious injury. You know, you don't really know what to expect. So for her to come back in better form, not just you know, get to her old standard, but actually to come back stronger, it just tells you how hard she worked on her own to get back to that point. So it means everything. You know, I told her is you know, she's as responsible for any person in our program as far as getting Purdue back to the postseason and getting our program back to a you know, a national level of respect. And you know, she's that leader. She's the one that sets the tone, and she set the tone all summer in the workouts and all last spring. And then she does it the most important way to lead is the leadership we really need during the match, stepping up and getting it done. So when you combine all those facets, you know, she's just been just a very integral part of everything that we've done. And like I said, she's worked extremely hard, and to see her come through in the big games, that's what big time players do. And she knows now that she can do it when it counts, and that's what makes her you know, a game changer.